Okay, then new video in the camera. So pretty much welcome to my Monday Night Raw review, which I am very late on my Monday Night Raw review, which is almost felt like some night after WrestleMania type of stuff, or in other words, the night after SummerSlam, as we kicked it off with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman coming back out in Brooklyn again. People went huge for Lesnar and stuff. They went huge for him and everything, and talked about what was gonna happen tonight. Pretty much was gonna happen that Brock Lesnar should get a rematch, and he did take Undertaker to Suplex City as the crowd chanted for it, and they saw Taker tapping out, and just think it in like a fairy tale. The Santa Claus isn't real, he said, or is the Easter Bunny. There is no Santa, and pretty much Heyman went on the idea of pretty much Undertaker being immortal is just a fable and everything, and only in Brooklyn you show compassion, they say. Pretty much Heyman talked about the footage and everything, and that just to go on for 3 hours, because I got enough material to talk all night for the next 3 hours on Raw, which I wouldn't even get mad at. And Heyman pretty much told that Taker tapped out, and that Taker looked like a little kid that's getting beat up by bullies on the playground, saying pretty much, please get off me, but he's just like, please get off me. And pretty much they were gonna fight Taker tonight, not WrestleMania, not Survivor Series, not the Royal Rumble, not Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not in heaven, not in hell, not in church, but tonight on Raw, Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. As the fans chanted Suplex City then and stuff. Bo Dallas came out and says, Mr. Brock and everything, all you need to do is believe. You wish you could dream you could beat The Undertaker. And all you gotta do is believe. Pretty much Lesnar hit Bo Dallas with German suplexes all over the place. He tried to go away, but Heyman says, just one more time. Not a German suplex, but Heyman went back again. And he says, give him an F5. And the crowd loved him and loved it because they said, one more time. And they loved it, so he got suplexed again, or F5 again this time. So this is a really crazy segment. And once again, Paul Heyman, always the greatest on the mic, never doubt him. New Day came out as they won the titles with a trombone, with Xavier was saying New York, New York. So it was funny. Even the crowd said that was awesome what the New Day did. So people love the New Day. They pretty much beat the Lucha Dragons, but after the match, a pyro went off, and Team 3D showed up. The Dudleys, Team 3D, they pretty much came out. Bully Ray and Devon, or Bubba Ray, or Bully Ray, whatever you want to call them, but Bully Ray came out with Devon. The crowd went nuts for those guys. Bully Ray pretty much hit Biggie with the punch thing, and then they did the woo, and after that they did the what's up, and then he pretty much told Devon 1, 2, 3, get the tables, as the crowd shouted along with him chanting ECW, ECW, and pretty much after that they hit Xavier Woods with a 3D in the ring. So Team 3D is back, even though it was odd to see Bully Ray on Impact about 2 weeks ago when he was the general manager, but then got taken out. So I was surprised, but I don't know how Bully Ray works nowadays. His contract pretty much, I don't know what his contract is, but I just know he's either popping on Impact or he's popping on WWE. So it's like he's in both WWE and TNA in a way. I don't know what this means, whether they win the tag team titles, I don't know, but either way, Team 3D has wrestled anywhere all over the world and has so many tag titles I can't even name. WWE can try to say we haven't seen him in 10 years or did all this stuff, but they've been here. Like, there's multiple tag team champions from Japan, ECW tag team champions, WWE tag team champions, TNA tag team champions. So the Team 3D pretty much tore the roof off the place. The crowd went nuts. They went nuts, they said. But I don't know how long Team 3D will be here. I don't know if they're gonna put the New Day over, or if they will win the tag titles, or how long they'll be there. But it was cool to see both Team 3D again back in WWE, the TNA Hall of Famers. So it was actually a good segment. He talked about John Cena's Make-A-Wish Foundation. Triple H and Stephanie talked about Seth Rollins' statue, what's going to happen on tonight. The Shield versus the Wyatts rematch, pretty much Harper and Wyatt versus Reigns and Ambrose. With the match pretty much going on, and JBL should never say super kick party again because he think he could appeal to the Young Buck fans. And pretty much the crowd once again, Brooklyn Destroyer Roman Reigns did not give a crap about him, booted everything. But he pretty much won by DQ, and Reigns out there in a spear. Some giant dude in a sheep mask came out with a black sheep mask. I think people want Eric Rowan back, but I guess since he's hurt, they brought us this big, massive man named Braun Stowman. His name is Braun Stowman. He pretty much beat the living crap out of him and did a lot of power moves and choked the living hell out of both Reigns and Ambrose, leaving them in the ring. So, all I know he used to be he's just some former strongman, and pretty much he's been part of Adam Rose's whatever thing. He was one of those guys dressed as something. So yeah, Miz TV hosted something with PCB as Miz talked about Becky pinned her, and all the women should hate each other because Miz is friends with Ric Flair, and talked about the figure four and everything. But you see Paige really get pissed about Miz most of the time. So to be honest, I'm surprised Miz has been here for over 10 years now. 10 years this guy's been in this company. I'm very surprised. And Charlotte said she'll take on anybody and stuff because the future is there. The Bella Twins came out, nobody cared, and pretty much spoke about, I've seen you all come a dime a dozen. I've been in this company for 9 years, so there's no way you'll last that long. And pretty much when the Divas started to argue with each other, Miz told them all to shut up when his hand goes up there talking, because Paige all about female athletes and dominating, pretty much competing against men and stuff. And even though it's a crowd mostly for the men, the crowd started chanting women to kick Miz's ass. But then the segment was so bad. This was a really bad segment. They pretty much, Team Bella threw him out of the ring off PCB. But then when the match came on, nobody didn't really care because the chants started. And this was the night after WrestleMania chants, folks. And I enjoyed this because it pretty much went on to CM Punk chants, to We Want New Day chants, the Mexican Wave, this is boring chant, we are awesome chant. But the fans did not give a crap about this match. And it's funny because then the women actually got mad on Twitter and wanted to complain. The Bellas wanted to say, kiss my ass. But I don't give a crap what the Bellas say. So their opinion does not matter. The fans had every right to hijack the show if they wanted to. Some people call it disrespectful, but hey, what can you say? When you get bad, boring, this Divas Revolution segment thing, who really gives a crap? And Paige got mad because disrespect also. But I can give two craps what the Bellas have to say, so forget them. And nobody cared about this match. But it was cool to see the fans. They had the highlight of this match because they hijacked the show. Stardust came out. I guess he was getting ready to tag with King Barrett, but Stardust attacked Barrett and pretty much wanted Neville to come out. Neville came out, pretty much beat the crap out of Stardust and was going to hit the red arrow on him. Stewart came out as he got somewhat of cheers in a way, and the fans started chanting, "Thank you, Stewart, thank you, Stewart," and pretty much says like, I didn't do it for the authority, I didn't do it for that, but I did it to save Ric Flair's title reign. And it kind of made sense in a way, because he saved Ric Flair's title reign from being tied with John Cena's, and I thought it was kind of cool. So the fans were happy that they stopped John Cena from becoming 16-time champion. Flair then came out, the crowd went nuts, but unfortunately Flair kind of turned to Cena's side, and he says, yeah, I know you saved it, but you just messed up, man. So, and he told everybody, said Flair, said, this God is in the house. He says, God. And Stewart said he believed he was saving the streak and everything. And Cena came out saying, John Cena sucks. And they even kind of did a New Day thing saying, Cena sucks. Cena sucks. And then he talked about the fans being energetic, but you just messed up and everything. You messed up. But Stewart didn't want the title reign to end. He didn't want it to end. He didn't want it to be tied with Ric Flair, they said. And this isn't a comedy show. This isn't any of that. You just messed up. Yeah, and he said, and Stewart said, you'll get another chance. He said, I'll get a chance to my U.S. title because he was putting it on the line in the open challenges, but now he'll get his time to get it back. And he was so close to Flair's record, but that'll take some time. But pretty much John Cena says, I know what I have to do also. And he pretty much F.U. John Stewart in the ring and said, yes, Flair just looked at him on the ground. I wish it would have been better if Flair just nutshotted him and just went full heel mode. That would have been awesome. He just went full heel mode. That would have looked cool. Because even I gotta say, it's Ric Flair's title reign, so why end this title reign? So, well, to be honest, that was kind of a perfect example. But people almost look at Rikishi now. I see if he was in, like, he did it for The Rock, so he did it for Ric Flair. Even though Ric Flair was drunk out there talking most of the time. So, yeah. Renee almost on the John Cena why he F.U.'d John Stewart. But, pretty much he thought he did was right, just as Stewart thought he did was right. Ryback, Ziggler, Cesaro, and Orton went against Sheamus, Kevin Owens, Big Show, and Rusev, which the crowd pretty much destroyed the heels in a way, but kind of went the whole please retire Big Show chant in a way. And the match pretty much ended with Orton and them getting the wins. Big Show accidentally knocked out Sheamus. Pretty much Kevin Owens, Rusev get mad at him and attacked him. And then pretty much Cesaro and Rusev picked up Big Show and got RKO'd then by Orton, which was kind of cool, but hard, really heavy to pick up the Big Show. Also, they also went to Abigail's Black Sheep, as Bray Wyatt called in his promo, pretty much talking about Braun Stowman, pretty much attacking the Reigns and Ambrose, so that happened. The Authority was out there talking about Vince McMahon's 70th birthday, as they were getting ready to unveil the statue, and they all did a bit of a happy birthday chant in a way, which didn't really have that much effect, but only a few. But then Triple H went into the whole pretty much Authority mode, and pretty much even kind of said Vince is so pissed right now, he doesn't even think this is funny now doing this whole happy birthday thing, because it was birthday on Monday. And pretty much talking about hustle, loyalty, respect, and no man who shows that in Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins came out with both belts, pretty much talking about the statue that is like a monument for Yankee Stadium and stuff. And pretty much he liked to thank himself and thank the Authority for all that's happening. And pretty much he has pretty much now runs this place. He's the man. He's the champion. He is everywhere now, Seth Rollins. But when they unveiled the statue, the icon Sting showed up, which got a bit of a holy shit chant and somewhat of a reaction. But Sting pretty much came in, which even though his WWE career has been a joke, to be honest, Sting came in, pretty much hit Seth Rollins, hit the Stinger Splash, did this woo thing, and pretty much knocked Seth Rollins out the ring. But at the end, he picked up the title. So I guess Sting will be going for the title now, I believe, at Night of Champions, or will Seth Rollins defend both US and WWE title. So it was surprisingly to see Sting back. Hopefully they don't mess it up this time, because they've already messed it up at WrestleMania by burying the guy. But Sting going after the WWE title, in a way, that is cool. I know some people are going to complain and say, oh, it's a 55-year-old man being pushed. But hey, Sting's still a man. But I don't know if Sting will win the title, but if he does, I give him one thing. He's won the world title in like 3 major companies. And I don't know how many world titles Sting has won. There's 3 world titles I know from 3 companies. He become pretty much the first, I don't even think the first ever, but WCW champion, TNA champion, and WWE champion. So hey, 3 world titles on your belt from 3 different companies. I believe that's kind of cool. 3 major companies, by the way. TNA, WWE, and WCW world champion, all those. I gotta say, that'd be cool. And some people talk on this the TNA Hall of Fame invasion or something, because both Sting and Team 3D have been in the Hall of Fame, the TNA Hall of Fame. So I don't know where that will go, but like I said, really big night after WrestleMania thing tonight. Team 3D was back, Sting was back, so that's pretty much like the big thing you got right there. The Dudleys, whatever you want to call them, I'm guessing he's gone Team 3D for the past over many 10 years. They've been Impact. But it was a really big show tonight on Raw. Make sure you check out my SummerSlam review and live reactions. I'm out there. See you guys later. Peace.